Hey, friends. God never chooses perfect people. Why? Because, quite frankly, there aren't any, but that's going to be our thought for day 49 in our Bible reading plan. Here's what it says in Deuteronomy 9:6. This is so telling. Understand then that it's not because of your righteousness that the Lord your God is giving you this land to possess, for you are a stiff necked people. See, God's very upfront with them that this is about why he's blessing them over some other people. He's reminding them that they're stiff-necked, which is just a fancy way to say that they're stubborn, right? These were the same people that were complaining about food and water and then not having meat, even though they had food. He told them, I'm blessing you not because of how good you are, but simply because I chose you. See, God made a promise to their great. I'm confused by how many greats there are, but their great grandfather Abraham, and he was going to honor it. It wasn't about how good that they thought that they were. It was about his own promise and how he was going to choose to use them because of how bad the other nations had become. God was going to use the people he promised to make a point to them. See, followers of Jesus, we've got to keep this in mind because there's something in us that wants to tie God's blessing us to how obedient and righteous we are. And that's just simply not the case. In fact, at one time in Isaiah's time, God tells them that their righteousness was like, and I know this is weird, but like used feminine hygiene products. Here's what he says in Isaiah 64. All of us who have become like one who is unclean, and all of our righteous acts are like filthy rags, right? That filthy rags is the right, look it up. Don't look it up. Right. And it's so funny because there's something in us that follow Jesus that want to look around at everybody else and we want to think that somehow, our attempt at righteousness makes us, better than other people. And God goes, nah, even at your best, right? It's like used menstrual. And so I ask, why? And all I can figure is that even at my best, my motives are messed up, right? I need some kind of acknowledgement or praise. And I don't want to want those things, right? I want to just do good for good's sake. I want a pure heart, but it's broken and it's been broken and it's insecure at times and bitter and sometimes hateful. Probably just like yours at times. And so we are the people of God, the people that God chooses to work through, right? Not perfect people, not righteous ones, right? But those that are striving to become more like Jesus, right? We've got no reason to look down on others or to shame other people because we know that it very easily could have been us on the other side of the boat, right? God never chooses to work through perfect people. Thank goodness. Have a beautiful day.